All right, coronavirus apocalypse now. Uh, do you have a hall pass today? Somebody may be stepping up to you real soon to say that because I got something to tell you. This is a hall pass for the sheriffs. For somebody to go to work. I just saw this today. Didn't hear anything on the news or anything, and the area of Florida I'm in is not doing anything like this yet. But I guess it's coming very soon. Now, the president's address yesterday said, if you're from another country, you better head home soon. If you're from the United States, you better head home. If you're from Europe, whatever, you better head home. And if you don't have a green card, you better find a way to swim back or something, because the party's over. This letter is what you have to carry with you on your way to work, whether you're walking, riding a bicycle, running a skateboard, or taking a car, or whatever. And this is for the state of Florida. And it says, this letter serves to confirm that the individual is an employee of, on March 19th, see, and this is like the 21st. On March 19th, the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, issued guidance that includes 16 critical infrastructure categories that are necessary to remain on the job during the coronavirus disease of this one says 2019? Which is, it's 2020. Pandemic in the U.S., so the country can continue to function. Under the energy category, the guidance specifies that retail fuel centers, gas stations, truck stops, and distribution systems that support them. And under food and agriculture categories, specifying workers that support groceries, pharmacies, and other retailers that sell food and beverage products, that this business is engaged in these items of food and agriculture to the public, even with recent restrictions on work and travel outside the home. Our facilities remain open during the coronavirus disease pandemic to provide these critical services and products to our communities. We are grateful for all of our team members and the role they play to help our great country continue to function during this pandemic. You can confirm the team members' employment by contacting the following: the name and or location, phone number, and thank you. And so you have to fill this out, and then you have to keep it with you at all times. In the event a sheriff stops you and says, where are you going? So I guess little Germany comes soon. Does Hitler come out of the grave too? Because, man, this I've never even seen anything like this in my lifetime. But I just thought I'd share that with you. Because it's not like grade school where they say, do you have your hall pass? It's a little more serious than that. So, if you have a job, you better check with them to see if they're handing out hall passes so you won't have any problems going to work. Because there's not a whole lot of people working. And if you were in the right industry, you got it made. So, ask your superiors if they have the paperwork you'll be needing in the event of the total lockdown, which these people are already handing this out today, which is dated March 19th. So, this is something that really surprised me that I just saw just not an hour ago. And I'm like, they didn't say anything about that yesterday with the president, and I watched some of it today, and they didn't say much. But, and the area is not under lockdown. They just, want everybody to start cutting back. And there's people that don't care. They're still running strip joints and big dinner houses and bars and stuff. And the people are not complying with what has been requested, so that people have a safe distance away. We're trying to cut back the contagious of this illness, and the only way to cut it back is to spread people out a little bit, not to crowd them up so you can make a whole bunch of money and kill everybody. Just because you want money. Life is more important than a lot of things, and gold can't really buy life. It might be able to repair a little bit, but it can't. And if you do evil things come back to you. You got to stay with the positive. So, this is a new thing, so I hope you got your hall pass. If you don't have one, you need to ask somebody. Because it seems they're going to have the sheriffs out very soon. And when they step up to you and say, you have a hall pass, you better be able to come up with one. Because it may not be good. So, I do know that California is on a big lockdown. And San Francisco, they promised them 7 weeks lockdown. The rest of California, I know my baby sister's in Southern California, and they're on lockdown now. And they're just, all the unnecessary businesses like tanning bed joints, all that kind of junk, they just want them to fold up and just keep like food businesses open and stuff like that. Yeah. Some parts of Lower Florida are kind of finalizing, although they had a bike week in Orlando last week where in Destin we had to kill all of our events. So I don't know how that goes. I know I saw a vlog today on YouTube of Tennessee, Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge and all that, and how everything was still kind of rolling. Restaurants were rolling, and very few of the restaurants were doing to go. And it was like, well, thank you, Tennessee, for donating to people's death. You're supposed to be cutting back, because if you don't cut back, they're just going to shut us down. So to keep overstepping that line, and they're going to shut us down. It's real nice when we can kind of have some freedom here, where if we need to go to the market, we can go to the market, that we don't have to ask for permission and go at certain hours and stuff like that. You guys keep pushing it, and they're just going to lock everybody down and be like little Germany, where you got sheriffs posted at every corner waiting to see if you make a move. Do you want to live like that? Keep pushing them. See what happens. But apparently they're getting ready to do it, because this person just got this notification on their job, and they're supposed to have it filled out and keep it with them at all times. And they were advised, in the event that the sheriff stop you and ask you where you're going. Because, I mean, the government's trying to keep things open. If you need fuel, if you need food, if you need medical, your prescriptions, the auto repair, they're trying to keep the important stuff open. Okay? And all the extracurricular stuff closed, which is going to hurt. And the longer you guys jack around, the longer these businesses are going to get closed, and they're going to lose their businesses. And then the only one that'll survive are the rich people of big business, because they can afford to wait around for those government checks. The little businesses can't. Every day counts. Every week counts. Every month counts. Most of these people are not going to survive without the spring break revenues. Most of them are not going to survive 30 days, even if they have their rent forgiven by the mall or the landlord for their business. I'm telling you, stop pushing it. All you nightclubs, strip joints, and I love all you people in the entertainment industry. I did it for a lot of years, but you need to quit. Grind them out. Lap dance is going to grind out our freedom. Quit it. It's time to fold. You guys make big bad money, you club owners. And you can afford to close. And all you other employees are going to have to go out and get a job. And I tell you what, Walmart's hiring right now, and they're giving cash bonuses. There's still people hiring. Just make sure you get into a job that is the right business, that it's food related, medical related, pharmaceutical, fuels related, energy related, food and beverage. And I'm not talking about liquor. Okay, getting something that is useful to the economy at this moment for the shutdown, for people to survive. They don't want people to die. They don't want you to really live life rough. But if you clowns keep making it like that, it's going to be real rough. You will have a cop on every corner and you can't make a move. And that's pretty creepy. It's feeling very communistic when it comes to that. So, and you sure don't want to go to jail while somebody else has coronavirus and be sitting with them in a little tiny cell, do you? Because, that's like Cuba. You don't make it to the jail if you're real bad. So I guess in the United States, you make it to the jail, you're bad. You'll just die from coronavirus. So anyway, I don't know, guys, but make sure you have your hall pass because it seems to be coming soon. And this is the first I heard about it just about an hour ago. So talk to you later. Love to you. Have a blessed day. Hope you get a hall pass.